With 44,000 vending locations in 17 countries, primarily the UK, France and Japan, PhotoMe is the world's leading operator of photo booths. It's just reported a trading update in which it says that third quarter profit before tax is 12% up year-on-year after foreign exchange movements. Françoise Coutaz-Replan is PhotoMe International CFO. She joins us now with some more. It's a pleasure to talk to you. Thanks indeed for coming out to see us. Just first of all, these numbers out today. As the Chief Financial Officer, give us some more depth on what's happening.
I am very pleased with these results. You know, we have two main businesses, which is photo booths, as everybody knows it, and also the laundry machine. All part of this business are very profitable now. We have done a lot of restructuring costs in the past, restructuring, and we focused on our core business, we focused on operations, we focused on profitability. So now we've achieved all that. We have reduced the manufacturing cost of all the machines. We have put new products on the market, on the field, and restructured the field team, engineers. So now all this, you know, is now bringing cost savings, and we are very, very pleased with the results that we have.
Well, certainly, I mean, the figures themselves, they do speak for themselves. Let me just quickly pick up on one point there. You talk about the laundry part of the business. Yeah. Many people will know PhotoMe as the photo booth. Yeah. You go and you take a quick snapshot of yourself, but you've expanded out into the laundry business. First of all, why did you do this?
In fact, PhotoMe is a provider of instant service to customers. So today we have a very wide range of equipment inside supermarket and shopping malls, photo booths, kiddie rides, digital printing kiosks, photocopiers, etc. The idea was to have an additional service that we could provide to customers. So we thought about it, and we thought that the idea was to put something outside the supermarket, in the car parks. There is in some, you know, small villages and small towns, you don't have any facility to wash your duvets and blankets because there is no laundrette, no dry cleaners. So a lot of dry cleaners also are disappearing because of the regulation that are now more tough on use of chemicals. So we had, you know, plenty of space here to try to enter this market. We are benefiting from the relationship that we have with site owners, long-term relationship, and all the engineers that we have worldwide. We have more than 650 people worldwide to service the machine.
How do you see this part of the business growing? I mean, what proportion of revenue is it at the moment?
So today is still a small part of the revenue. In some small countries, it's improving a lot. For example, in Ireland and Portugal, it's becoming 20%. In Portugal, 20% of their revenue. So going forward, I can see this part of the business, you know, taking over from photo booths in, I don't know, 5 years' time or 6 years' time. It's a little early because we have just started. Yeah. We are now putting more aggressively machines on the market, but I think, yes, this will be a big part of our...
And I understand as well you're going into the car washing business too.
It's a trial at the moment. Right. We are only trialing on 5 machines, which I'll see if it's profitable or not.
Whereabouts?
It's something
globally?
Also in supermarket car parks, right. Yeah. Because, you know, these facilities, this service has been asked for by a number of supermarkets in France. So we are trialing this system. It's a very expensive. It's more expensive, you know, capex than for a washing machine. So we need to be careful and to be prudent. So before we know the figures, we won't go ahead with that.
Let me just quickly go back to the photo booth because some exciting developments there. We've got Philippe Stark on the advisory board, haven't you, to bring in these new digital printing booths. I understand 3D printers are also due as well.
Yes, in fact, it's a 3D photo booth. The concept is to go into the photo booth, have your photo taken in 3 dimensions, and then have your little figurine of you. So this is something that we think there is a big market for that. It's early stage because we are only putting a few machines on the market at the moment for trial, but I think it will be something that will add to the market.
What are the applications over that? Because anybody going to a photo booth, they just want their photograph taken quickly and they want to get out and move on. What are the long-term advantages of this sort of facility, the 3D?
For the 3D, I think it's to add some fun element to the photo, because today a photo booth is not only anymore for an official ID photo. You see that more and more young people want to use a photo booth to do some fun photos and to do some additional services, additional products.
Let's look at some some of the finances that are going on. You pay a dividend, the company pays a dividend, and I understand you've got a plan to increase this by a margin of 30% for the full year.
Yes, it's not only a plan, we have committed to that, and we have already declared the half-year dividend, which was 30% higher than the half-year dividend of last year. We will again declare a dividend of a final dividend that is 30% higher than the one of last year.
So what's the dividend strategy then? I mean, year on year?
So year on year, the strategy is to strengthen the ordinary dividend, because in the past we had not really committed to an improvement on the dividend policy, and we think that it's more attractive now that we are more confident in the outlook and in the future of our business with photo booths and laundry machines. Now we can commit, we have a pile of cash, and we can commit to an increase in dividend.
One other aspect I do want to pick up on, and that is you mentioned this in the update, and the fact that, of course, the strong pound has had an impact against the yen as well as the euro.
Yes.
And in fact, we noticed this morning we continue to see 7-8-year highs against the euro. How is this impacting on the business?
This impacts a lot in terms of turnover, because we have a lot of our business done in the eurozone and in Japanese yen zone. So we have a huge impact in terms of turnover. It means that the turnover, if it was at constant exchange rate, would be much more important than it is, due to the natural hedge of operations being cost and revenue matching in all the countries. The impact on the PBT is not as much as it is on the turnover, but we still have a huge impact, yes.
I just want to quickly bring up a share price chart for those interested in what's happening with the shares. I think we've got a rise in excess of 220% over the last year. We've been trading in this range now since November last year. We're currently at 149, not too far away from recent records for the stock, with a lift of over 2% today after this trading update this morning. What do you say to investors about where the company's going?
The company has a great future, I think, in terms of photo booths, the new products, the laundry business, and we will continue to pay high return to shareholders by growing dividends, and then we will start to see a grow in our turnover too.
Well, good luck with everything, and keep us up to date.
Okay.
Françoise, thanks indeed for joining us. That's Françoise Coutaz-Replan, who is the CFO of Photo Me International.